push till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
So you want to roll race. Here are my 5 pro tips on how to become a roll race. Number 1, delete all your brakes and engine brake. Weight reduction. But for real, number 1, I think a lot of motorcycle riders would agree with me on this, is you have to learn your bike. No matter what, you have to learn your bike. Meaning, you gotta know how to change gears, you gotta know how to stop on a bike, and especially on roll racing, you're gonna have to need to take off in first gear. Especially, I know some of y'all on stock wheelbase, it's gonna be hard, but you gotta learn your bike. Try to take off in first gear, help you out when to hit the RPM, when you need to shift to second gear, or if you can't do first gear at all, do second gear pull. If you're in stock wheelbase on second gear, you just gotta learn your bike. No matter what, when I was doing stock wheelbase, I would take off in first gear. You have to learn your bike, no matter what, because you gotta get comfortable with it.
To create a song, I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on.
Number 2, numero dos. Lower and strap your bike. Meaning, if you don't stop wheelbase or you're already stretched, you want to make sure your bike is low enough for the airflow and for you to get comfortable. So, for example, mine, when I was stock wheelbase, I only lowered it 2 inches, and you gotta play with the back, honestly. When I got my arm, I went and put 2.5 on this and then lower the back even more. And of course, you need straps, meaning that put them in the caliper and strap. Because they're gonna help you a lot not to wait. Even if you're a stretch or stock wheelbase, I do recommend it for a stock wheelbase for sure.
Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
And number 3, performance. What do I mean by that? I mean, mod your bike, bro. What I would recommend to start off first is a full exhaust, a spring filter, and a tune. Definitely, those are the top 3 that I would recommend you to start off. Later on, I would recommend to get a quick shifter, velocity stacks, better tires depending on what kind of road you're at or what kind of riding you do. But yeah, I would definitely recommend those top 3, which would be a filter, full exhaust, and a tune. And number 4, this is a very important one, learn your race. Meaning, depends on whatever you're doing, even if it's not just road racing. If you're doing digs or if you're cruising, meaning if my race is from 50 to 180, I don't need a 190 gearing. I don't need a 200 plus gearing. If my race is from 0 to 150, 140, I don't need gearing from 180, 170. I don't need it. So definitely learn your race, meaning what you put your bike for. Customize your bike specially for that. So play with your sprockets. Definitely recommend that, man. Learn your race, because so many people come in and they they're only geared for 160, 170. Okay, the race is till 180, 185, 190. After 170, whole train in front of you. It happens. Some people only gear for 180, 190. Race to 200. After 190, that's it. You get walked. So yeah. So I would definitely recommend to learn your race and play with the sprocket. And number 5, the last one, which a lot of people have a problem with this. Tuck-in game, bro. Your tuck-in game has to be on point. Airflow. Everything is about airflow, bro. So, meaning you gotta be on that. Like your helmet, your head is like all the way in the tank. You're tucked in all the way. Your ass all the way to the back seat. I'll post some videos so you see what I'm talking about specifically, but that would definitely be number 5. The last one is your tucking game. After you get all this down, your last thing you gotta learn is how to tuck. You learn how to tuck, you go in there, and it's even better, bro. You don't even feel the wind. You just So, yep, those are my 5 pro tips on how to become a road racer. Some of y'all would agree, some of y'all won't, but this is my experience, what I would recommend to people. If you have any other tips, just put them down below. I would like to hear them. Some of you would like to hear them as well. So, yeah, bro. Smile for the gap count, baby.